Hey, welcome back to Unbridled. Hope you've been working hard on your shit, and I hope you've been making progress. So, today I wanted to share a concept that has really helped me kind of make time for self-improvement. I did a video on that, I think like a week ago. You can check it here, I'll have it linked. But this is basically kind of a deep dive into that idea, but first, let's hear my story. So this is back in 2021. I was like in a really bad spot. Of course, you guys know this by now. And my routine I didn't technically have a routine, but the shit that I had got going on, it was like pretty fucking shit. Let me tell you about it. So I would wake up like pretty late. So I'd wake up around 10 a.m. and then I wouldn't eat anything, and then around 12, I'd basically eat some snacks, sugary shit, and then I would just procrastinate all day long. I'd eat unhealthy shit, and I'd just, fucking watch porn, jack off, go to sleep, do it again, and it was pretty shit. I was like clueless as to what to do, like most of the time, and I would just sit and complain. I would be like, I don't know what to do. Well, if I don't have anything to do, might as well just waste my time, might as well just fucking watch porn. But you know that's not the way. I know that's not the way now. So yeah, I wanted to make this video to sort of bring light into this idea that I implemented like way back in 2023, like the early parts of 2023, and it has worked wonderfully for me so far. So yeah, let's jump into it. So you probably waste about 20% of your total waking hours just going through decision paralysis. Maybe you're just scrolling through your phone, I don't know, just waiting around, hoping for an idea to strike you to tell you what you should be doing right now. I used to be like you, but then I found a way out. So that's quite a significant amount of time, isn't it? 20% of your total waking hours. Imagine if you could take those 20 hours and put them into self-improvement. You'd make like amazing progress. So here's like a way out of that. Strong men historically have always had a sense of purpose and a sense of what they should be doing with their time. Now, you might think that that is easy, like that is how they were born, or that is what they were destined to be, but no, that's not the case. They had to learn it. They had to go through their trials and tribulations, and they had to learn it the hard way. And we can learn it too. As for the men of today, one of the most significant things that is pretty hard for us to do is to safeguard our time from the distractions, from preventing our attention and focus from being fragmented into a million bits and pieces from all the competing shiny objects. Basically everything's like trying to get your attention. So what do you pay attention to, right? How do you plan your day in a way that you only focus on the essential? Well, believe it or not, this sounds really fucking hard to do at first, but once you get the hang of it, you will have these solid set of boundaries around your life that you can use to safeguard your time and focus on self-improvement. But as always, thank you for watching so far. Now I'm gonna dive deep into this idea. So I'm gonna elaborate on the way I use my planner. I did a brief introduction to this idea in my critical thinking video, so go watch that if you haven't. But yeah, here's a pic of my planner. So as you can see, I have like these numbers written at the top, like the very first row. You can see 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's basically the dates. And then you can see like these numbers 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and that goes down all the way to 22. And those are the hours of the day. So I'll wake up at 6 a.m. and I go to bed around 10 p.m. So I divide my day into these blocks basically, and the markings on the left indicate each hour of the day. So from 6 to 8, you see MS, well that basically translates to morning shit, and that is like where I hit the gym, and then I don't know, just wake up, take a shower, you know, like the basic morning shit. And then you can see these crossed out blocks. They're basically buffers. And also you'll notice that I have like every block that you see is like divided in multiples of 30 minutes. So no block is less than 30 minutes. So each of these buffers, they last for like 30 minutes, and that is to help me kind of adjust for anything that might happen that I have not predicted earlier. So these buffers help me kind of adjust for anything unpredictable that might happen during the day that I would have to take into account. So that's what these buffers are for. And then as you can see, I divide my tasks. So in this box, so you can see like the morning shit, and then there's college, and then there's like lunch, and then there are like these self-improvement thingies. So DW, that stands for deep work. I'll do like a video on deep work later. And then there's YT, YouTube. So these crosses with these pairs of circles that you see, one in black and one in blue, so they indicate internet usage and social media usage respectively. Now the only social media that I do use is WhatsApp, and that is for you know, college reasons, but I scheduled that in as well. So whenever these two circles are ticked, that means that I can both use the internet and the social media that I use, so WhatsApp. But when these are crossed off, that means that I am not allowed to use that. Now you might argue that I'm being like way too strict with how I plan my day, but I assure you, you like spend so much time not knowing like what to do. This is like such a like good way to relieve all the stress from your life, because once you have this shit planned out, you don't have to consciously think. You already know, okay, so like at 4 p.m. I'm going to be doing this, and then I'm going to be doing that. But if you have to think about that on the spot, chances are that you're going to go past 4 and you're going to come up with something that is not a priority. So do this before you like shut down for the day, so plan for the next day. Also, here are some rough guidelines that you can follow while making your own daily planner. Make these blocks in sets of 30 minutes, just how I showed you. Also, this structure is not strict, so that means that if you need to change the structure, you can basically like edit it out, but actually like do it in the planner. So maybe take a pencil and make adjustments, but like try to take into account like the amount of time that it is going to take you to accomplish a particular task, but also add like 30 minutes to it, because we're not really that good at planning, like trust me. And also I highly suggest that you schedule your internet usage as well. And basically you don't have to like do everything according to the planner per se. Like let's say you meet an old friend and you have to go for coffee. Well, that's perfectly fine. You can like adjust that in your schedule, but what actually matters is when you have these blocks, when you're in a fucking block. So let's say you're in a deep work block. The thing that you need to maintain is that you don't disregard the integrity of the block. So let's say in a deep work block, you would ideally not use any internet if you can help it, and not use any social media whatsoever. So the idea is that if you have that planned out and you're in that block, you will not use social media and the internet once you made that commitment. So stick to your commitments, and that really goes a long way in helping you sort of stick to your plans and then make progress. And as you can see, using this planner, you can like plan in loads of shit and actually put in enough time in each of these categories. And also there's like a lot less wasted time. So yeah, you can like get really efficient with this. So yeah, I hope this helped. Thanks for watching. Drop a like and a sub if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, have faith and keep working hard.